Hey guys, welcome to Yoga Philosophy Club. So, my name's Ananta. I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about humbleness or humility, being humble, feeling humble. So, there are two roads a person can travel in life, in this sense. Cultivating pride, which is what most people in this world are doing. They want to feel more and more proud of themselves. And the other one is the opposite of that, cultivating humility. Pride and humility are opposites. So you're either going in one direction or the other. I always find it funny actually how sometimes somebody achieves something real great, like an award or something, and they get up on the award podium and they say, "I'm humbled by this award." Really? I thought maybe the person who was not receiving the award would be humbled. The person who received the award, usually it has the effect of giving them more pride, So I always find it interesting how when people say, "I'm humbled by getting this," I wonder where they're coming from. Maybe in some way they feel humbled because they got something that they don't feel they deserve, maybe, and in that way they're humbled. I'm not sure. We'll leave it up to those people who achieve things in life to let me know. I in my life, because I'm conditioned to try to increase my pride. That's just the way of the world. Be proud of yourself. Pride is so important in today's society. They even have pride parades. They have pride parades where people are walking down the street trying to increase their pride, right? But do you ever see any humble parades? I've never in my life seen a humble parade. All you see is pride parades. So,
take the exit, then continue onto Mains Road.
Part of yoga, part of the experience of part of the yoga life is a big part of it. A huge part of it is to cultivate humility, not pride, humility.
Continue straight.
Humility is a most wonderful spiritual quality. And a person who is humble is actually in a very secure and strong position.
In 7 kilometers, turn right onto Compton Road toward Bow Desert.
One who has pride in his own achievements or his looks or his kindness or his generosity or his car or his watch or something. They're in a very fragile position because what they have could at any moment be taken away by so many different factors, so many different ways. Whatever they're pride in can be taken away. Whatever they're proud of can be taken away. Like, for example, their good looks. They can get in a car accident or they can get acid poured on their face, and immediately that's finished. Or their wealth. That can happen. Even if you think you have your wealth secured in so many amazing places, so many people lose their wealth. Of course, your possessions can easily get stolen or broken or whatever. Anything your achievements, you can say, "Oh, my achievements are the past," but that's in the past. You can't. Like that, there's that one song, you can't wrap your arms around a memory. it's not possible. It's in the past. It's not something that you can hold on to, and it will give you great happiness now. If anything, it's like a torture. It's like, yeah, you did this great thing back then, but look at you now. Now is what's important, not the past. What are you going to just sit there daydreaming about the past all day, and that's going to make you happy somehow? It doesn't. So anyway, my point is that whatever you're proud of can be taken away. Now, if a person is humble, then he's already on the ground. He can't fall and break because he's already on the ground. Just like sometimes when I carry something fragile in my car, like a camera, I put it on the floor. I don't put it on the seat, because if I put it on the seat and I stop fast, then it can fall and break, right? But if I leave it on the floor, then it's not going to take a drop. So when you're very proud of yourself, then you drop. But if you're humble, then you're already down on the ground, and you can't get hurt. So another interesting thing with pride and humbleness. Sorry, I got a call. 1 second. This is a new phone, so I don't have it connected to Bluetooth yet. So I'm going to break the law here. Hello? Yes? Okay, I'm at Sunnybank. Yeah. Okay, have your lunch. I'll see you soon. Okay, alright, bye. Just my new accountant. I'm starting a chai business. Well, I invested in a chai tea business, so I'm just getting the company set up right now. So where was I? Oh yeah. So I think this is where we were. So when you're humble, you can't get hurt because you're already there, right? And an interesting thing that happens is that when you're proud, if you're proud of yourself, if you got a lot of pride in yourself, proud of your achievements or looks or whatever it is, that pride in itself, this is an important point, that pride in itself is not enough to bring you the satisfaction that you need. And no matter how many, so what happens then is that you look for it from you look for adulation from other people, and no matter how much adulation you get from others, it's not enough. And we can see this clearly on Instagram. So if you have 20 likes on your photo, then you want 30 likes. And once you get to 30, you want 40. And you get to 40, you want 50, right? It never gets to a number which is satisfying. You get to 1 million likes, and you're like, my last one had 1.2, so, or whatever. You just never get enough likes to make you sit back and be like, finally, everyone loves me. It just doesn't work like that. No matter how much praise people give you, you can never get to a point where it's enough. Whereas if you're humble, you don't feel you deserve any likes on Instagram, and a couple people like, it's like, whoa, thank you. I didn't think anybody would like this, but you liked it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So the humble person automatically is in a happier state because they're more appreciative. You see? So anyway, this is a long subject. It's a huge subject because the happiness of the yogi is not only in connection with feeling humble or feeling low, but it's feeling low and knowing that God loves you anyway, despite your imperfections. People think that coming to see God and know God comes by qualifying yourself by doing all the religious things perfectly and never swearing and never having any faults and never sinning, and so God somehow, like a driving test teacher, sees that you're perfect and now accepts you. But that's not the way. That's not the spiritual way. The spiritual way is becoming more and more humble and taking more and more, and therefore not taking shelter in your own abilities, but taking shelter in the Supreme. And this is the yoga system, the yoga process. You see? I've heard that Patanjali, in his book Yoga Sutras, he said that the only means to success in yoga is Ishvara Pranidhana, which means self-surrender to the Supreme Lord. He says it 3 times. 3 times that he said that is the only sure means of success, is surrender. Surrender means I give up. Surrender means I take shelter in you, not in my own abilities. So as pride diminishes and humility increases, a person takes more and more shelter in God and less shelter in themselves. And in this way, they're on a secure platform, whereas those who take shelter in themselves will only be disappointed because the way the world is, you're gonna grow old. Everything's all your good looks, all your possessions, everything are gonna fade away. At least at the time of death, or just before death, if not before that. So, this is the perspective of the yogi. They want to be humble. They don't want to. They shun pride, and they are appreciative of humility. And so I pray in my life that I be humble and less proud, because I'm an arrogant son of a bitch most of the time, and I hate that quality in myself. And I pray for the quality of humbleness, so I can be appreciative and therefore happy.
In 5.1 kilometers, keep left onto Browns Plains Road toward Johnson Road.
I often have to catch myself with this. I have recently I bought a Rolex watch. I spent a lot of money on a Rolex, and I didn't want to it wasn't enough for me to know I have a nice watch, because I bought it because I love the way it looks. I think it's a sick watch. And of course it's durable and it will last a long time and all that, but so will a $300 Seiko. But anyway, I just love the way it looks, to be honest. And that's why I bought it. And but I didn't feel it but that's not, it wasn't enough for me to that pride in my watch wasn't enough for me to, it wasn't satisfying me. It wasn't enough. I spent a lot of money and I wasn't satisfied. So I wanted other people to notice my watch. So what I did, but I didn't have I wasn't shameless enough, I guess, to put it on my Instagram. I think flaunting wealth is lame as fuck, so I totally didn't want to do that. So what I did was I joined a Rolex watch club on Facebook and took just so I can show off my watch. So I took a picture of my wrist and sent it and put it up on this Rolex club, right? Rolex watch club on Facebook, and started getting a couple likes, comments. Oh, it's a nice watch, sick watch, blah blah blah. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Trying to get, I should know better, trying to get adulation from others for my watch. And so I took the ad down and fucking caught myself there. But anyway, I have this disease of pride, of wanting other people to be you know, whatever. So I at least though I recognize it as a disease and I'm trying to get rid of it. So I'm not in any way perfect. I have my lots of faults, and my pride is, my ego and everything is very strong. But I want to be humble. So that's what I pray for, and that's what I hope for, because I know there's happiness there. I know from experience, because the times in my life that I felt the happiest, absolutely by far the most happiest I've ever been, was feeling like the lowest shit in the world, yet still being loved by and hugged by God, and knowing that He loves me despite my arrogance and imperfections. So as soon as a person, a yogi, he starts feeling pride, he loses God. So he's taking shelter in himself, and he loses God's not, he doesn't experience God there, but then he experiences humbleness, humility, experiences I am the lowest shit on the planet, and then he takes shelter in God, and he feels God loves him anyway, and he's there experiencing yoga, union with the Supreme. And this is the highest happiness that you can get. There's nothing higher than that. And the cost is, you got to be humble. You got to experience, you got to be, God is there when you're humble and you're taking shelter in Him, then He's there. But if you are feeling proud, He's not there. So that's the cost, you know. That's where you got to go. With the materialist, he's going up. He's trying to increase his pride. But the yogi is going down. You see, he's trying to go low. Everyone in the world is trying to go up. The yogi is trying to go low. Why? Because that's where he experiences yoga. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button so you can get alerted to when our new posts come up if you enjoyed it. We hope to put out a few more of these, or many more of these talks and little videos, interesting videos, fun videos too on our channel. So thank you very much. Haribol.